Greetings everyone. I hope you had a great day so far, and thanks for tuning in again to our next episode. I think it's episode number 20 if I'm not totally wrong. In the last episode we made some significant progress with reaching the stage of engineers that could help us getting rid of the problems we faced over the course of the last episode, and we could get back on track maybe and fight more efficiently against our opponents. We finally start to produce our first dukes, so our fleet will become stronger and stronger. And now we have to get a few more good items. Okay, that wasn't really a good deal here. Let's see, just a little bit of money, but we get a costume design. Yes! Ah, that's really good. So we are no longer dependent on the new world. We have rum with our actor item, and we can produce fur coats with our sheep farms and are not in need of cotton fabric. That is really a big deal for us here. Let's see if we can grab a second item. Not really needed here. That's also not a good item. Let's reroll only 2 or 3 times, not that often. Okay, not really. So let's get to this island. I'm pretty sure we have some soap here in stock. Yes, so let's go over here and sell a little bit of soap, earn some money, get some items, and bring the costume designer over to the Crown Falls. Oh, here is a big, no, here's not the big steamship I talked about several episodes ago. The pirates will have a pretty big flamethrower ship in the near future that can kill entire fleets, but I can't spot it right now. Maybe it's not yet here. I don't know if there is a timer in the background regarding that ship, but the pirate will get a big one, and that will also cause some problems with our opponents here, so in the end it could help us. But no, let's get back to Cape Trelawney, and after we have invested a lot into our railroads, let's get our first concrete factories here running, since we really have to ramp this one up. Okay, should we create beef and pepper production, since okay, we have 61 units, we don't have any beer, and we don't have soap. I think we have to increase our soap production. Let's at first adjust our pig farms here with silos to get more pigs here out of this small area, and then we will have to adjust our docklands. What are we using here right now? Okay, not really anything. Oh, 2 dukes, finally.
Ship constructed.
Okay, I think we are about to push our enemies out of this area here. But who should be the first one? We really have to attack slowly, but since we can't see... Okay, well, that were dolphins, that weren't sea mines. But since we can't see the sea mines somewhere here, or from time to time at least, why can't I discover the sea mines here? I could see them in front of the admirals. Oh, Beryl is not at engineers. Am I right? But the admiral is or not? Okay, the admiral has sea mines. Or should have sea mines. Okay, I can't spot a mine right now, but the admiral should have sea mines around his island. But Beryl not, because she's not at... No, she is at engineers. Am I stupid? Okay, maybe you can't spot them all the time. Okay, I don't care. We will push our enemies out of this region any moment. Let us just ramp up our production for reinforced concrete so that we can start to produce all the important buildings for our engineers. And maybe we also have to increase our steel production. I think we are at 9 tons per minute. If I'm not completely wrong, let's see. Yes, 9 tons. And we lack a little bit. No, we don't lack anything important right now. We could get rid of a few workers. maybe that is an option. We have our actors here, so we can upgrade. No, we can't because we don't have enough steel beams. So let's wait a moment. But then the next step would be activating our electricity and producing the important cannons. So let's get our oil refineries here. Let's take this one here. We have to use 2, sadly. And we will need more building material here. Okay. What about our steel production? Okay, we are not producing enough. We have to increase. We have to get more furnaces in. And we have to get more coal and iron in. And there comes our neighbor island in place. So let's just get... Let's play big. Let's play big. And let's just add 6 more furnaces here. I think that could help in a big way. We have a little bit in stock here. So let's build 6 of these beauties. And now let's switch over to this island. And increase the production of coal and iron with our beautiful... Where's my open pit iron mine? There was an open pit iron mine. I'm 100% sure. There was an open pit iron mine. There it is. 1... No, why can't I? Or? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. That's done. Oh, we need to get workers on this island. Should have taken care of this one. But that isn't a big deal. Since we only have to produce a few more goods here, that's not really a big problem for us. We have one route active here, but let's set up a new one. And let's get this and this one connected here. Let's take 2 times iron and 2 times coal. Do we have a ship available here? We have one available. Where is it? Let's unload the goods here for a moment. Okay. Let's throw the remaining parts away and now you can start. Okay, more is available, so let's activate the next factory up here. And I think we should be more than fine in terms of steel production. Yes, we have 10 more units available here. And that is more than enough. Old world, let's send our salvager one more time over with a little bit to sell maybe. Let's sell a few cannons. And a little bit of sausage and bread. That could give us a little bit of money to buy more items here and bring them back to Crown Falls. Okay, now we could add more of these here. Maybe 4 more, since steel and windows are some kind of a problem right now. So let's activate these 4 as soon as possible. Okay, we really have to reorganize everything here once we have electricity available. That's a complete mess here. And now let's wait to get more window production up and running. Oh, we have already that much available and are not really using. No, we are completely full with windows. But we have to get over 30 tons of steel. How much steel are we now producing per minute? 15 tons. Oh, okay. That's a number I can work with. Only 34 influencer left. And I really want to take this island. Just to get Alonso out of this area. But let's wait. We still have to focus on a few other things. Okay, now we have a little bit of building material available here. So let's start with getting a few more people here. I know you are missing some workforce, but you should get at least a little bit of coal and iron. What is our production currently here? 4 and 9, that's not good. And the main reason for that is that we don't have enough workforce available. And I think we are now only missing clothing. So let's create a basic production chain for clothing here. And one more on this side. Okay, now we should be ready in just a moment and be capable to upgrade our citizens to worker. Horses should arrive any moment, and also the first chunk of clothes. Let's get back to the old world. Our salvager is already here. Let's earn some money and not sell our good item here. What's that? That was my white flag. No, let's not sell this one. Let's try to get maybe another good item. Okay, we don't need that one. Oh, that's a good one. We can produce pocket watches without gold. We have to take this one. What else do we have? Okay, that is one for our bakeries. Not a bad one. Let's also take this one. We could get rid of the flour mills. Do we have anything good here left? Because we don't have that much money. So even if we would find a good one, we couldn't afford it. So let's send our salvager back to Crown Falls to start producing our first independent of the new world with our costume designer. Okay, hopefully our first units of clothing will arrive any moment so that we can ramp up our production capacity here.
Awaiting new horizons.
Okay. That's good. Money-wise, we are also still fine. Can we start maybe a new duke? No, steel is the limiting factor here. And windows. So let's get at first two or one more window factory. Let's just wait a second to get our next unit of steel. Okay. So now we are producing 4 tons of windows, if I'm not wrong. But that's not enough. We need way more. And we are getting our first units of reinforced concrete. That's also really cool. So let's just talk a little bit about electricity right now. We have everything prepared here. Our railroads are ready. So the first trains will move through our city in any moment. Maybe in the next episode. And then we have to decide where we place down our first power plant. To go to investors, we have to place down one power plant somewhere here. But my intention is to place down the first power plant maybe here, right here, so that I can get electricity into this area and also use electricity here to power a few of my production chains. I think that could be a really good, deal. Now we still have my bakery woman. So we could relocate all bakeries and start to produce chocolate. How many pigs do we have available here right now? Okay, we have 9 more tons. So let's get... I can't because I don't have enough steel. So let's wait a moment. Okay, so one power plant here to get electricity into this area and to have production chains over here powered. And then we have to produce or set up another power plant. Maybe here somewhere in this area to power our steam shipyard that will be located here in this area. We could also live with one power plant here and relocate a few of the production chains to this area. That would also be possible because we don't really need electricity for stables or my framework units. That's not really needed. But let's see. Okay, we can upgrade a few houses here. Okay, now we should be back on track with a big number here. 6 and 12. Wait. Is it only 30 seconds? Oh, it's slower. It's way slower than the other one. Let's use the 2 money boosts again. How much are we? Okay, we are earning 16k from newspapers and our positive balance is 18k. So we could stop using parts of the newspaper by the next turn. That's possible. But let's boost our income a little bit more before we decide that one. Oh, we have a fire up here. Let's create a fire station to prevent... Ah, come, create it. Okay. We could get a few more artisans here, since they are instantly... Yes, they instantly have rum available. That's really cool. And that will help a lot with improving our city here. Okay. Windows are getting in faster. Steel is also no longer a big deal. And we can start to produce pocket watches without the production of gold. And that is a really important milestone for us. So let's relocate a few of our production chains. We have 3 items now that should be used with... Oh, come on. Now, this is fine. Now let's relocate our bakeries here. No. One, 2, 3. Okay. Another small warehouse and a trade union, of course. And now we have to use the items for the fur dealer. Do we have sheep wool available in a big amount? Yes, 300 units. Okay, that's fine. Is my salvager? Yes, he will arrive in just a moment. So let's unload our items here.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
You will get your warehouse any moment. Okay. And now let's use the first 2 items. Let's use the costume designer. Let's use our chocolate production. And let's use our modification for the bakeries. So we can now get rid of these buildings here because they're no longer needed.
The fire has been vanquished.
Do we produce enough bread? Or are we pretty close to... No, we produce enough bread. Why do we produce 8 tons with 6 bakeries? Where are my other 2 bakeries? Or am I boosting bakeries? No. We need more workers. Where are my bakeries? Come on.
We've run out of cabins.
Oh, they are at 46 seconds. Is it already also boosted? Ah, okay, they have a productivity increase of 30%. Okay, that makes sense. I was a little bit confused a few seconds ago. Do we have enough grain available? Yes.
The fire is out of control.
Okay, where is the fire out of control? Here again? Okay, let's rebuild our fisheries here. Just for a moment. Okay, our fleet is strong enough to protect us against anything down here. Is the big pirate ship already somewhere? No.
Their blood'll be
Can't
on your
see the
heads
big
till
one.
it does.
Not yet. Oh,
Ceasefire has
playing with playing with the admiral. But the pirate is becoming stronger. Or getting stronger. Let's see how that one plays out. Maybe we can get rid of a few of our opponents. Due to the help of the pirate in the old world. Okay, let us have a look here. Bakeries are working. What kind of items do we have left? Okay, we have the good watch production. But I think in the first place we should ramp up our reinforced concrete production here with the next one. And maybe also a few more units of window production. Then we have to ramp up our docklands here and increase our number of trade contracts we have. Horses are okay-ish. How much? Oh, only 500. So 500 are still left to get to level 4 here. Can we import something else that's missing, for example? Let's change this one for pepper here. So we don't have to import it, because with one chunk of peppers and one chunk of beef, we should have more than enough here. Can we get one export office running? No, we need 30 tons of bricks. That would be one thing I would currently consider to boost. Our clay pits. One moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could increase the number of pits we are using here. Let's do it for a while. Let's push it up to 50% boosted. Now we have another 4 tons available. So let's activate this one here and get more bricks in faster. What about the new world? Are we still fine here? For now, everything looks more or less okay. No incoming attacks so far. But let's not feel too safe here. Oh, this one is already available, so let's move on with the next one. And start the next phase here of the airship hangar. Okay, production looks good. So let's wait for one more unit of bricks here. Perfect. Let's now adjust our imports here. Let's also put horses into this one. And change bows to 200. Should be more than fine. Okay, and now let's increase our storage capacity. Can we do that? No, we can't, because we don't have enough bricks available. But we should have more than enough in a moment. Okay, and then we can already increase the size of our docklands. Okay, and maybe we should add a few more of these here. Okay, what about our production of iron now? 12 and 10. And how much are we here in the negative? Oh, we need way more. Okay, we have to increase our production here in the next episode to keep up with the need on Crown Falls. But for now, I think we are fine. We're also getting the first units of chocolate here. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Have a great evening and see you tomorrow.